Today we have Convoy Z1 and I have configured this with SFT42R, which is 6500 Kelvin. And this comes with a 10 amp buck driver with 12 group mode. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we get. Hello everyone, welcome to EDC Glue and Gears. Today we have a very different Convoy. So this is Z1 or Z1 with SFT42R. So this is a zoomable flashlight, and I was in a fence of buying a LEP flashlight because I was not able to convince myself that adding so much of money for a flashlight which will have a very good throw, but there's nothing much apart from it. So it was pretty novelty kind of flashlight, and I was not convinced to put 150, 200 or maybe $200+ for one flashlight. So in that search, I finally found that Convoy does have a flashlight which uses a aspheric lens and it can be zoomed. So I thought that I think that's a very good combination. So that's the reason I went ahead and got the Z1, because this is a very affordable flashlight which has a really good aspheric lens, and you have a lot of different emitters which you can go through and select. So I have gone with the SFT42R because it is a round die LED. It can create a really good hotspot, and it is not going to have any artifacts through the lens. So that's the reason I selected SFT42R. So this comes with a 10 amp buck driver, 12 group mode. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we get. So as you can see, this is really nice, well packaged, and there's a foam insert to make sure there's nothing happens during the transportation. So let me keep this aside. Okay, really nice. So I was expecting it to be slightly bigger or larger in size. So it looks almost similar to C8 Plus. It's just that the head is much larger. So you can see, and let me grab a M21B. So this is a 21700 flashlight. So the battery tube is more towards what we get with the M21B. Okay, let's keep it aside. So this is the aspherical lens, and the best part is this is not plastic, this is proper borosilicate glass. So you are not going to get any scratches, which is excellent. So you can see the SFT42R with its perfect round die. So basically the operation of the tail switch, oh nice, it comes with a metal switch. That's really good. So basically you can rotate the head. Okay, this is stuck. Is it? No, I think I'm opening the head. Okay, I think we have to fix this because the slider mechanism or the rotating part doesn't work, or it's jammed. I don't know. I'm not going to push it hard because I think that way I can damage the O-rings. Oh yeah, this is opening the head. All right, so we will come back to that. So let's quickly remove the battery insulator. The machining is very good. There is no screeching or squealing or any kind of sound. So you have the tail section. As this is a 10 amp, it doesn't have a double spring, but the button is really nice and clicky. I just need to know if it is a forward switch or a reverse switch. Most of the cases it is going to be a reverse switch. Yes, it is a reverse switch. So here we have the SFT42R. This feels very sensitive. So I think this is in group 1. Yeah, this is in group 1. So you can see the really nice hotspot, right? Perfect. There is no artifacts. There's a little bit of a ring, but I don't think that's going to hamper your vision, which you can pick it up now. This is the ring, but I don't think it's going to hamper your vision at all because it's outside of the actual beam pattern. So it is going to have a really nice throw, but before that I think we have to fix it. So let's see how does it look. Okay, the button is pretty sensitive. So here we have. Okay, let me clean the glass. Okay, so even the interior is blacked out. Maybe that helps with reduction of any artifacts. So let's do one thing before we go out and see the beam pattern, how the flood and spot works. Let's try to fix this. So let's remove the battery. Let's keep it aside, and I have selected the EVE 50PL because of its high discharge rate. So let me open this. I hope I'm doing it right. Not sure. So I'll just keep this because otherwise I'm gonna end up having a lot of grease in my hand. Okay, so here's the lens and it looks nicely lubricated, so I'll keep this aside. I will grab a rag we have, so just wipe it off. I don't want the grease to be everywhere. Okay, so how do we open this? This looks jammed. I think we have to hold this. Okay, now it moved a little. Okay, so there are a lot of grease. Okay, so it should work, but I don't know why it's not working. So these are all good quality metal and it has a good amount of heft. So I think we have to clean this and see what is the main problem. So let me grab, where is the alcohol? Okay, so we have alcohol. Let's get the grease. Okay, we have the grease side, keep it aside, and we need a toothpick. So let me grab a wooden toothpick. I don't want to damage the O-ring. Where is it? Okay, so here we have one. So let's keep it here. Okay, let's first clean it up. So I'll divide it into two sections. And so in this, okay, we do have O-rings. So let's grab it. Here is one O-ring. I hope I'm not going to damage this. So this is one O-ring. And there is one. I don't need to open this because this is going to keep the lens in place. So let's not touch that. So as I see, there is a lot of grease. I don't think we need to add more grease to this. And as this is not used, so we'll just make sure that we make this O-ring sit properly. And I think it was in the wrong place because there is two groove. If you can see, there is groove 1 and there's groove 2. I think it should sit on the second groove and not on this groove, because right now it was in the first groove and that's the reason it was not working. So let's put it in the second groove and see if it works. Okay. Let me zoom a little so that you can see. And it is better to use wooden toothpick and rather using anything which is metal, because that might damage the O-ring. It can literally break the O-ring and you might scratch the thread, which you really don't want to do. Now it is sitting really well, so let me point it out. So initially, is it focusing? See, okay, so initially the o-ring was sitting on this groove. Now I have placed it on the second groove where I think it should be, and let's give it a little bit of lubrication. And I'm not doing the thread because it's already well lubed. You can see it's well lubed, so that will be too much. I don't know if you should be doing too much, because these are though heat resistant. It's not going to melt down and come out. So yeah, just want to make sure. Okay, and on this thread we can do a little. I use these brush. These are basically use and throw makeup or mascara brush, which you can buy in Amazon. Because I use it because you can see it goes inside the groove and makes the thread really properly lubed. So that's the reason I use these. And you can see it's not sparing or spoiling any of the lubrication. Okay, so let's grab it back. Let's throw this. Yes, let's zoom back. Okay, now this thread looks well greased, so let's do it. I don't want to. Okay, I did spoil it. So you can see it's already on the upper side, so I'll just clean it off. I don't want anything inside this, so yeah. Okay, let's continue and make sure that we don't go on the upper side, and whatever extra grease you see, we can clean it up once we put everything back. So yeah, and I'm being slightly more liberal with the lube because this is kind of a moving part and not going to sit. Oh yes, now you can see I'm able to rotate this really freely. Nice. So push it back. We can clean this up later, so let's keep this aside. I use these brush because the application using these brush are much easier than using any kind of stick or using finger. So let's get the lens. I'll keep it that way. Pull it down. I just have to make sure that it is centered, because there are a lot of people who complains that out of the box the beam is slightly off-centered. So I'll just make sure that we center it and then we tighten it. Let me just wipe it off. This is the extra part. Okay, so I'm not sure yet if it is centered, so let's. Oh, I don't have the battery, my bad. And we do have a spring down there, and this cannot be opened because this is one piece. Normally for C8 Plus or M21B, L21B, you can actually remove the battery tube, but for this you can't. Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks slightly off-centered. Yeah, you can see it is slightly off-centered. This is the side, right? So what you can do is, let me switch it off. You have to loosen this little bit. Excuse me. You have to loosen this little bit, then point it, and then just tap. You can see I just moved the lens a little bit, and it is changing the. Now it is pretty much centered. I still think this side is off, so I'll just push a little bit. Right, so show it. You can point this towards the ceiling and do it. So I'll just show you what I was doing. So right now I'm pointing it towards my ceiling, and I can see it is slightly off-centered. So if you see, it's slightly off-centered. Can you? Yeah. I make it brighter. No, sorry. Okay, yeah. So you can see it is slightly off-centered. So what you can do is you can just push the lens towards the center. Just see by touching it, it became perfect centered. So what I'll do is I'll just keep it this way. I'll make sure in the ceiling, I'll just rotate this and see if there is any dead centers. I mean, if it is shifting towards any of the side. If not, then I'll just grab the collar, which is from the bottom, and then slowly I'll just tighten this up, and I'll look on the ceiling to make sure that it's not moving. Perfect. So it is perfectly centered now. If I rotate this, you can see the beam is not moving towards any of the side. It is perfectly centered. Awesome. And now this movement is so buttery smooth. Initially it was stuck and I thought maybe I was doing something wrong, but now it is buttery smooth. Okay, I'm doing it excessively for some sort of pleasure, I don't know, but yeah, it is fixed now. So I'll just quickly spray some alcohol and clean the body for excess glue. So this is something which you can fix. I think there are a lot of complaint people had with Z1 that their beam is not centered properly, but this is, I think, very simple to do it by yourself. And I think rather than complaining, you can get it fixed, because for the price, I don't think there's anything which you can get for such a high quality and the kind of throw it generates. So let's keep everything aside. Okay, let's see, guys. Yeah, so this is zoomed out all the way out, and you can see very clear, right? Very clear. Now if I twist, it is changing the focus. Nice. So I think this is going to throw really well, and I have to change the mode. Let me make sure that we don't have any grease on the lens itself. So let's go to the lowest, and it looks absolutely clean. The part which you see, it's the dust on the outer lens, and I have to, this bothers me a lot. I don't know why, kind of an OCD. Keep on cleaning all the lenses and then I just give up. So I cleaned it, but there's a little bit of fiber or lint, and I can go on and on because I know this is very difficult to keep it clean. Okay, now I think the lens is absolutely clean from inside and outside, and there is a bit of a lint. I left it there, which I'll probably open and fix. But yeah, we have a very clean beam, and this mechanism also works really good. All right, so here we have. All right, so before we cut, let's do one thing. Let's quickly change the grouping. So what you can do is you can tap 20 times and then set whichever group you want. So I'll put up the photo of the grouping, and right now I'll set it up to group 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Switch it off. So we have selected group 10, so it should have 4 levels now. So let's see, level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. Yeah, we are set. So there are some artifacts, but it is when you are seeing very up close, means you can see the ring. I don't know, is it because it looks like the threads, if you see this, it looks like the thread, if you see it. Yeah, so I'll do one thing, I'll just clean it and redo the entire thing of lubricating all the different grooves, because I can see we have a little bit of excess, and every time I push it in and out, it is throwing up a little bit of extra lube. So that's something which I'll clean it up and probably tidy it up. So let's go and see how it performs. Hello everyone, today I have Convoy Z1. So I was looking for a flashlight in LEP, but those were like very expensive, and I didn't wanted to spend so much on LEP flashlight. So that's why I thought let's go with Convoy Z1. So I have paired this with SFT42R. I think, can we see it? Yes, here we have the SFT42R. So let's quickly see how this thing performs. And the best part is this is my first zoomable flashlight, so it is going to be really fun. So this thing is built like a tank, and the glass which you have, it's a proper borosilicate glass and it's not a cheap plastic. The entire build quality is fantastic, and this comes with a default metal switch, so that's really good. So let's see how this thing performs. And I have set this to group 10. So right now this is the widest beam, and if I concentrate, and you can see it's coming up on the camera now. So this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 3, and the best part is it looks stunning. You can see the cutout, so this can become your floodlight. And this is level 4. Wow. Wow, this is really good. So let's take a quick walk and let me show you around. So let's go to, this is level 1 and I'm all zoomed out. So this is level 2, this is level 3, and it's like a really powerful hotspot. I'm sorry, a flood which doesn't have any artifacts. So there's a little bit of artifacts which you can see because of the lens, and that's absolutely fine. So this is level 4, level 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Now let's zoom and see how it works. Wow, that is stunning. So this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 3, and this is level 4. So let's concentrate on the pole right now. So this is the widest you can get, and this is crazy. You can see the entire tree up there. So if you want to see wide, this is where to go with. You can see the entire area. This is fantastic. This is crazy. So let's zoom in. Now I can see the entire tree, and if I want, I can just zoom in like this. If I have to throw really far, but I want to see something close, right? So I can zoom in and I can see. So here we have the pole, and if I want to see a wider place, I can do that. I want to see something really far, I can do that. So I think it's getting really hot and it is stepping down. So let me quickly show you. So this is all the way zoomed out or zoomed in. Now I want to see slightly more. I can just zoom out. I'm just rolling the head and it is zooming out. This is crazy. This is really crazy. And the quality of the lens is so good that you don't get any artifact. There's a little bit of artifact at the edge, but it's not going to spoil your vision. This is phenomenal. I think it has already stepped down. So let me cycle back one more time. Yeah, here we have. This is crazy. This is really crazy. One more time. So this is the widest you can get. Let me cycle through the brightness one more time. This is the highest brightness, and then you want to zoom in, you can get it done. Crazy. This all the way out, and then we are zooming in. All right, it is getting really toasty. So here we have Convoy Z1. Let me know in the comment if you like it. Okay, you saw the beam shot and it was very much fun. I did not realize it's going to be this fun. This is my first zoomy or zoomable flashlight, and after fixing this, the entire experience changed. You can see I can literally rotate the head with 2 fingers only. Initially I was like stuck and I thought I was doing something wrong, but yeah, let me know if you like this video. And I'm sorry this video has become a little longer. I thought let's fix it in front of the camera so that if it adds value, if you're purchasing this, and you can also get it fixed in case you have also similar issues. So that's why I just wanted to get it done, and for that the video has become slightly longer. Sorry for that. So yeah, here we have Convoy Z1 with SFT42R. Let me know in the comments if you like this video. If you want to share this video with your family and friends, please go ahead and do that so that we can grow together. All right, so thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.